Okay, welcome back to section 4.3's discussion video. This is on logarithmic functions. So there's a few questions asked in this section, so here we go. Let's start with number 20. It says, use the definition of the logarithmic function to find x, and we have the log, and x is our base of the log. Log base x of 8 is 3/2. Okay. So the definition of the log, right, we can rewrite this as an exponential, right? That is to say, I can have this as x raised to the 3/2 power is equal to 8. Okay. That's really what this means. This x, the base of the log, becomes the base of the exponential, and then of course the 8 and the 3/2 switch places. What does it mean to have this 3/2? Well, I can get rid of that by taking this to the 2/3 power, and 8 to the 2/3 power, right? And I do that because 3/2 multiplied by 2/3 gives me 1, and so my power over my x is now the product of those two things, which is 1. And I have x isolated, so whatever the result on the right-hand side is, that's my answer, right? 8 to the 2/3, I can treat this as though it were 8 squared to the 1/3, right? Kind of doing the opposite of multiplying these. This is to say that I have the cubed root of 8 squared, or the cubed root of 64, right? But 8 is just 2 times 2 times 2, so if I square that, that is to say I have the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. There's an 8, it's squared, there's my other 8. I need 3 factors to pull out, so there's a factor group of 3, there's another factor group of 3, I can pull those out, and I have x is 4. Right? So we're playing with the exponents a little bit. But we did it. Let's look at 21. I think it was 3 questions in a row, 20, 21, and 22. So let's look at those. Let's look at 21. We have log base x of 2. So we have kind of the same setup here, log base x of 2 equals 1/2. So if I rewrite this as an exponential, that's x to the 1/2 power is equal to 2. How do I get rid of this 1/2 power? Square, right? Take this to the second power, because 1/2 of 2 is 1. I've got my x to the 1 power. That's what I'm looking for. 2 squared is 4. Bam, done. And we're there. Maybe they're all 4. I don't know. Just kidding. It's not true. And let's look at 22. Same setup here. Log base x of 3 is equal to 1/3. Right? So then I rewrite it as an exponential as x to the 1/3 power is equal to 3. I get rid of this 1/3 power by taking this to the 3rd power, and so then I have x is equal to 27. See, it's not always 4. Okay, hopefully that's helpful. That was the only questions that were asked in this section between my 2 classes. So, hope that's because it went well. All right, thanks. We'll see you for the next one.